Hello everyone, welcome back. So sorry for the delay in that video. So I was busy with the office work. So let's start. So we'll see. Then the last video I have explained regarding the ngIf. In this video I am going to explain ngFor and we'll see how the ngFor and at the rate for is different in the as compared to the previous version and Angular 17. Let's start. So before starting the video, let's understand why we need ngFor. Suppose consider we need to populate the 10 user in the screen and that is in the array and that for that purpose you are going to use the ngFor. Suppose we can iterate that the array and you can populate that user in the screen. So let's start. Consider this is the array, user array, user list, and this is the array. Inside that array we have object. Consider this is the object ID is their name, John Doe, and age 30. Same, I will repeat this. So we have consider multiple user. Okay, consider 4 we will take as of now, and name I will change. Serving and Vivek. Yep. So this user should be visible in the our screen. Yeah, here. So let's start how to do. I'll go with the here I'll write old method and that I will use that before writing the code for the UI and I'll just go to the back and earlier video I have already shared this link. Simply I'll take this card. So just copy this thing and paste here. So I no need this whole thing. It's no need. And remove. Only I need this card. Inside that card also I need only one card. So that card should be repeated. How many type of the user is there? So I'll remove this. Yeah, this card I need. So earlier we are writing here was ng container you are taking and inside that ng container you are writing a strict ng for second. Yeah, ng for let item of items. So inside that I will put that UI. Why this is showing because you are using Angular 17 and Angular 17 it is not allowing for the older version. If you want to put, you have to import the common module. I already explained this common module, so it will reflect here. After that, you have to give the array. So array is user list. Inside that user, I am going to bind that user. Only this. Okay, only username I am going to bind. This is the old method. So item dot user sorry item dot name and we'll save and we'll see the output. Yeah, four we are visible in the four name we are visible because in the array we have four objects. So same for username. So four card is visible with the name John Vikas Servin and Vivek. So check with the new. So here I will write one. Okay, here I will give one heading. Right, old method. Same I will take new method. Same thing I will copy paste. So for the new method, you are going to change. No need to use this syntax. We have simple syntax at the rate for, and after that item of user list and track by index. If you are removing this, it will throw error. So I will copy this card. This is no need, and inside this I will paste the card. So it is throwing error. Why? Because it is saying for loop must have track expression. In the previous for loop, it was not showing, but in the Angular 17, if you're using at the rate for, this is mandatory to use the track. So for that, I will use track. So item, you are going to track by item and dot id. Okay. And now what is the error? Okay. Track. So here I have given this double colon because this is the previous method, previous in the previous old method you are using like this. So I got confused. Okay. So here now you have to use the this, they have given the mandatory to do this. So let's check this one output. The both the output is coming here. Here old method outputs, new method output. Then why we are using the track method here? In the previous no previous also it is working. Newer version also it is working. Why we need the track version? So let's understand that why we need the track version. So when the suppose same user is coming in the same user is coming in the HTML. So if you are using the track, it won't repeat this. If in the older version, if you are using that one, it will repeat that one without using the, consider page is loading and the same user is API gets called and same user is loading. Then here it will what it, in the DOM element it will same thing it will reflect. But in the if you are using the track by, in this newer method it won't reflect. If it will check by the track by id, if it is already there, it won't change anything. So let's check by the example. So simply I will add one button here, one more where I will give inside that one. I will take button, just clone. So click add, or I can write clone also method, and just I will write here clone method. So inside that what I will do, this dot user list, I'll just clone this dot user list dot map and users. Don't worry about this, I'll explain this all thing in the further videos. I will spread this and I'll users. So I'm what I am doing here, I'm just mapping and I'm whatever the whatever it is there in this user list, I'm just spreading it and again I am assigning to the user list. So let's check that. So think now it's visible clearly. Okay. Yeah. So consider this list. Okay. So this div are able to see this div, and again the second section, after this second section one more section is there, again inside section multiple divs are coming. So once I will click this clone button, then you can see in the old method this all div will reflect, it will change in the DOM element, but in the newer version it won't reflect because it is tracking by ID. If it is necessary, if it is new ID, then only it will add, otherwise it won't. So let's check. Once I'm clicking, see, in the older version it's reflected all the, it's added all the changes in the DOM element, but in the newer version it's not changing only. See, you can check the clear difference. So this is the main difference why they are did in the Angular 17 mandate to using the track by ID. So for using this it will boost our performance. And in the case suppose in user list you are not getting any, you are getting empty array or nothing you are getting, then suppose like any, I will let any type array, and array is empty, then what should show here? Nothing is showing, the both the places nothing is there. For the putting in the newer version it is easy, you can write here only, after this you can write at the rate empty, and you can give any div, and inside that div can write no user found. File save, you can check, it is showing no user found. Some UI issue. Okay, class for, okay. Yeah, you can see no user found. But same thing if you are going to use in the older version, it's quite difficult to achieve. Not difficult, a lot of code we need to write. We need to check whether here if container this ngFor let item of user list is there or not, then only we are populating this thing. We need to check the item equal to 0, then that is also one solution we can achieve. We need to check item dot length, sorry, user list dot length, if it is 0 then you have to show this, or simple thing we can do one more, ng container. So can check here ng if, you have to use extra ng if for this ng if, and you have to check user list. So list ng if user list dot length, then same, I will just user not found, save. Okay, len to 0 0. And this is the one method to use, or more optimization we can do here. We can check not equal to 0, then this thing, like this we can manage, but we have to write extra code for that in the older version. But in the newer version you can easily write the empty, if empty you have to write only one condition, and sorry, in one syntax at the rate empty, this is a new, and you can easily achieve this no user found. Yes. So as of now, for this is what we learned about the ngFor. What is the difference between both the previous version and newer version? So that's it for this video. And we'll We'll learn for the next video ng switch. So thank you guys for this